How many passing chords do we have in keyboard? There's no specific answer to this question. There's not a specific amount of passing chords. Because, do you know why? Hi everybody, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Johnny Keys coming at you. My name is Johnson, and in today's video I am going to react to random Facebook questions. So I had a request from Ebenezer Agiriba. He said, please, if you would react to Facebook question, I would be happy. So let's start off with the first one. How to score songs perfectly and how to find all the chords correctly in the song. Right? This is what a lot of people don't know. First of all, if you want to learn how to play a particular song, then you already have to get the chords that was in the song. If you don't know the chords, then forget about it. That is why it's important to really get all the chords in your vocabulary. Learn to play the piano. Then you use those chords. That's how come you're going to be able to recognize the chords. If you don't know a chord in a song, how are you going to be able to recognize? If you don't know your father, how would you recognize your father? So that's what it is. So when I hear the song, I already know the chords. So it's just a matter of using my ears to recognize, okay, that is a major chord, or if it's a major chord, is that a 7 chord or is that a 9? I already have it in my vocabulary, so it's just it's just me recognizing the chords in the song. So if you don't know these chords, then forget about scoring them. I hope you understand. If you don't know the chords, if you don't have the chords, then you can't score them. And so that's why I brought up my piano course, where I teach you all of these chords. So when you hear the song, it's just a matter of just recognize, okay, that is a sharp 9, sharp 5. Okay, that is a tritone there. You understand? So that is how. So you first of all have to get the chords. This one is saying, is keyboard really a musical instrument or just a machine that contains all other instruments? All right, so we have organ, we have a piano, we have a keyboard. Now a keyboard is just like an empty thing like this remote right here. And what they do is they record the sounds from the actual instrument. So that is why we have organs, guitar, strings, whatever. They record the sound from the actual instrument while they play, and then they put the samples on this machine. Like if this was a keyboard, they put the samples here. So when you press an F on this thing, it will give you what the F that was recorded from the actual instrument. So all the guitars and all those sounds that you have on your keyboard, they are samples, right? They are samples that were recorded from the actual instruments. All right, so that's how come you have all of these things. That's why when you don't have electricity, you can't play them, right? This is saying, what do you focus on when you visit a different church? What do you focus on when you visit a different church? When I visit a different church, I don't play at all. I focus on the type of songs they do, the type of feel, right? If you go to a church for the first time, and especially when you don't go for rehearsal and you sit behind the keyboard, you might disgrace yourself because they might probably sing a simple song that you probably don't know, right? So it's always advisable you sit down and look at the way they do their thing, the types of songs they do, right? How they do it. And then with the next time you come up, you'll be able to know how to do your things. Sorry, in keyboard, which guitar sounds like lead guitar? Or which voice will I add to get lead guitar? Well, if you're using, whatever keyboard that you're using, use the Clean 60. Clean 60. That is the lead, the sound that will give you like a lead guitar thing. That's what I use. Guys, drop any technique you use as a pianist. We never know. It may help someone somewhere, somehow, whatever. So technique. Talking about my number one technique, and I give this to all of my students. Practice with focus. Always practice with focus. There should be something in mind that you want to achieve. If I don't have anything to practice here, I don't even go there, right? My piano's here. That's why I keep pointing here. I don't even go near. I always sit behind it with something in mind to practice, probably a song, a scale to work on, a chord to get better at it in all the 12 keys, there's always something that I want to get, right? So this is my technique. It will probably help you. Always sit behind it. I've seen people sit behind the keys and they just do anything that comes to mind, just play anything that comes to mind. No, I sit there with something in mind, something specific. If it's a song, that is a song that I'm looking at, and I look at the song in how the song was arranged, intro, verse, right? So there's always something. This one saying, can you play the piano to a song without knowing the chord progressions? No. If you don't know the chord progressions, then what are you doing? Let me even take this opportunity to say this. I saw a video the other day, all right? Let me try and put it on the screen right about here. Yeah, Joe Metzel singing, and the keyboardist didn't know the progression of the song, and he kept playing. Please, when somebody is singing, you are accompanying the person, and you don't know the progression of the song, please stop playing. It's like you are adding salt to injury. You make the whole thing nasty and terrible. Stop playing, let the person flow. If the person raises another song that you know, then you stop playing, all right? I've seen that a lot of times. If you don't know the song, just don't play, please. How many passing chords do we have in keyboard? There's no specific answer to this question. There's not a specific amount of passing chords, because do you know why? Every chord can be a passing chord, and that is why I always encourage people to learn the right way, right? Follow the right process. In that way, you would be able to determine how you want to use a particular chord, either as a passing or as whatever, right? Any chord at all can be a passing chord. Are you talking about dominant, major, minor? Every chord at all can be a passing chord. So when you understand what you're doing, right, this is where you can just use anything at all. So that's why I encourage all of you guys to enroll in my piano course. Learn the right way. I always say it's better to play simple, play simple with understanding, than to play all these, fancy stuff without understanding. Alright, so guys, this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, subscribe. If you want to be a part of my online students, just WhatsApp me to the number on the screen and become a part, and I promise you will never regret. All right, and the fees are very affordable. So I'll see you again. God bless you so much for watching.